Welcome to SELP, where business students get help. I'm your online coach, C Positivista. Welcome to another video. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about customer relationships. So as a business, you should establish the type of relationship you want with your customers. This can be personal or it can be more automated. I'll give you guys an example. So say for example, a customer was to buy a product from yourself. How would you communicate with this customer? Would you communicate through a personalized message? For example, thank you very much for your purchase, and mentioning them by name, or would it be more of an automated type of message? With customer relationships, the point of it is so that your customers will come back. We've all used services before, and we're more likely to utilize services that we felt welcomed, we felt like the customer service was great, but there's just that little extra thing that comes with it. So with this, you might have loyalty cards, for example. Like, how many times have you gone somewhere, like for example, when I go and get my nails done, I'll always have like my little card, and the nail lady will be like, after she's finished doing my nails, the nail lady will be like, oh, do you have your loyalty card? And I'm able to bring it out and she can stamp it. If I go out to get hot chocolate somewhere, some of these coffee shops, not mentioning some of their names, but some of these coffee shops would have like the little customer loyalty cards, and you can get the little stamps, and if you get like, I don't know, 3 in a row, then you might get a free coffee or a hot chocolate or something, and something to just keep them coming back. And in a way, it's you kind of having that relationship with them, building that relationship with them, keeping them coming back, and that way you're happy because they're constantly coming back, buying from you or using your services, and they're happy because they're being provided with good service. And not just that, there's incentives for them to come back, where it's like, I'm gonna keep coming back because I know that once I get 3 stamps, or once I get 4 stamps, I can get an incentive, I can get something free. Like, it's a win-win situation. So really think about how you want to build that relationship with your customers. I really believe that as you're building your business, it's important for you to maintain the relationship, or maintain the same form of communication with your customers that you did from the beginning. For example, if in the beginning of your business, when you first launched, you were very much like personalized in terms of like your messaging to your customers, it's really important that you maintain that form of communication, only because you don't really want your customers to figure out or to think that you've forgotten about them. Like, I've heard things like, oh, they've gotten big, so now they just don't care. And it's like, you don't want your customers to feel like you don't care. Obviously, as your brand gets bigger or your business gets bigger, you have more merchandise, you have more products. Sometimes it can get a little bit overwhelming, where you're not able to send a personalized message to each customer. However, there's different ways to maneuver that, where it can be a personalized message, but in a different way. So if you have like maybe their name, if you have like maybe something small, a little bit of a detail as to how the transaction went between them, like things like that. So that way you're not feeling overwhelmed as well, as opposed to if you were just to send an automated, yeah, thank you for buying. It's like, sometimes it's important to put the customer's name on there. Let them know that it is them. Sometimes you can send an automated message without it sounding too like automated, where you can put the little details, the name of the person, or thank you for purchasing you can put the product, the name of the product, the name of the product that they purchased, you can put that. And it's like, it's still an automated or a pre-written message with a slight of a personal touch. I do understand that business can get busy, things can get busy, and sometimes you might just forget the things that you did in the beginning. But if you're continuously going back to that draft, going back to that template that you created, then you're able to just copy and paste, and then within the orders you can just put whatever product. If you're selling various different products, pay attention to the product that this particular customer bought, put their name on there. If you know their name, put their name, thank you so and so for purchasing the blue makeup brush or whatever it is, and then you sign it off, and that's it. That way you have a template that you can work from, so it's not time consuming. However, you're still paying attention to the little things. Sometimes it really just is the little things, because the customer might be like, oh, they know my name, or oh, like this is really sweet, and that would encourage someone to come back and make a purchase from you again, or come back and utilize your service again. So I would say, just before you start your business, have a, just sit down and have a think of how you want to communicate. How do you want to build that relationship? How do you want to maintain the relationship, the communication between yourself and your customers? There's different ways that you can communicate with your customers. Others send monthly or weekly newsletters. Others send DMs or messages here and there, just to keep in touch with your customers. Other times you can update your website. So by updating your website, you'll be able to just maintain that open communication, where you're letting your customers know that there's new deals available, that there's new products available. There's that way. So you can just broadcast it on your website, on your social media platforms. Or you might want to take a different approach and take the newsletter approach, but in order for you to send newsletters, you need to have an email list. So if you don't have an email list, then it's quite pointless for you to think about newsletters. I mean, you can take it into consideration and then work towards gathering those emails from your customers. However, if you don't have that yet, then you can figure out like different ways of doing it. Like you can send messages through DMs. You can just update information throughout your website or throughout your social media platforms. That is also just another way for you to communicate. Another thing that I've noticed as well, when I follow someone on Instagram, or if I follow a business page on Instagram, they may send, I don't know, they may send like a video thanking you for following them, or they may send like a message. A lot of the times I notice that these messages are automated. You may want to take the more personalized approach, where you might create a quick video and be like, oh, hi, and you say their name and thank you so much for following, and you might tell them your services, your products. Imagine you follow someone and they send you a video, a personalized video with your name, just saying thank you for following me and thank you for supporting my business. I think that's like, oh my gosh, like, thank you. Like, I'm not just another follower. I'm not just another person added to your followers list, or added to your followers, like the numbers of your following. Like, you've taken the time to read my handle, my Instagram handle, and you've been able to create a quick video to just say hello and to thank me for following you. Things like that, little things like that really go a long way. Something that you can do to just prepare yourself for this aspect of your business is that you can just sit down and brainstorm and think about all the services that you've used in the past, whether it's a beauty salon, whether you went to the barbers, or wherever you went, whatever service you used, whatever online platform you used. What is it that service or that brand or that business done that put a smile on your face, and that made you say, you know what, I want to go back there, or you know what, I want to use this service again. What you can do is you can actually personalize that and tweak that and integrate that into your plan. So subscribe to this channel if you're interested for more videos like this, and like this video if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next one.